Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Dear humanity, I've come today so that we can look at the lives of human beings, the relationship of humanity as a creation to one another, as well as humanity and your responsibilities to respect and love and honor the religion of Islam, because it is from the religion of Islam that every one of you as living human beings, you were created from this very most holy, beautiful religion of Islam. The religion of Islam is what every human being was created from. So as a reminder, women and men and children get to know the real religion of the blood, red and white cells in your bodies, the religion of the red and blood cells in your bodies, that the religion is Islam. And it's that religion that helps to build muscles on your bodies and to manage everything in your bodies, to keep you healthy and to keep you in good relationship with your own bodies, because once you as creations known as human beings, if you enter into what we call a disrepute, like what has been going on for years on planet Earth, that men and women thought that Islam was not a good religion for them. Men and women thought that Islam was not a religion for them. And as a result, many women and children and men as well were committing an act of suicide with their bodies, because the religion of their red and white blood cells is Islam. And that very religion is the religion of the sun in the sky. Islam is the religion of the sun in the sky. Islam is the religion of the water that human beings drink every hour or every after the other hour. And Islam is the religion of every plant that grows on this planet Earth. So over the years, men and women, some of them conjecture the belief that as they desired, a belief which drove them away from their own bodies, or to attack their own bodies by using derogative and dirty beliefs that shedding blood and shedding blood and blasphemous talk that they didn't know, that human beings did not know, that conjecturing a belief that they felt that was desired by their their blindness, that they will end up making a mistake of committing suicide with their own bodies, in their own bodies, with the systems that runs human bodies, the system of Islam. Because if a human body blood, red and white blood system was different from the religion of water, which is the religion of water is Islam. That is no question, we can't dispute about that. The religion of the water that you human beings drink is, if we were to put it at a percentage, we would say something like we would say 800,099%. 800,099%. That is how Islam is the religion of water, because the application in water works. The application of Islam in water works well with application of human bodies, because when you drink water, it makes you feel comfortable. The reason why it makes you feel comfortable is because it is obligation, it's whatever, its purpose is to balance and help you understand the religion, the true religion of your body. But when you turn around and say you are fighting or you are against a religion of your own blood and red and white blood cells, then you are in direct confrontation with the religion of the water. You are in confrontation with the religion of the water, and you are in confrontation with the religion of the sun, and you are in confrontation with the religion of the universe, or the entire creations as they are they are on planet Earth, as well as creations above in the universe. So my advice and my sincere and advice is that human beings do not engage in in confrontation with the religion of your red and white blood cells, because once you do, your bodies will commit suicide, because it's in your head that you are fighting Islam. It is recorded in your bodies, in every. It's like traveling on a road, and they tell you this road leads to is going to Bristol, or it's going to South Wales, or it's going to M1 is going to takes you all the way to Scotland. But you're on the way, you find direction that this is the way, this is how to get to Scotland. But when you are intoxicated with foolishness, and you say, I hate Islam, I don't like Islam, that will go and pin itself in every whatever in your blood system, in your veins and your body. Once you take water, the first thing it will read is, there's a sign there which says, this person hates Islam. Yeah? And then it comes across another one and say, this person hates it. We are in a body that someone says he hates the religion, our religion, we as water. He hates our religion, which is Islam. So that signal that he registered in your body when you say you hate Islam is also communicated. The water will straight away communicate that what it has found in your body to the environment outside your body. And as a result, some of you find it uncomfortable to sit in the sun, because the water inside your body says, this person says, they are fighting Islam. They are against the religion of the sun. They are against the religion of the water. They are against the religion of everything that is on this planet. So your body becomes kind of commits suicide. It sends you signals saying that the religion that the belief that you are fighting Islam or you are against Islam is a wrong message to you as blood cells in your body, or mechanisms that build muscles on your body. So it will send a symptom whereby you will not feel well today, and the next day the same thing, and then after that the same thing, and you go to them, what so-called doctors, they'll say, we check, but we can't find what is bothering you. We can't pinpoint out what exactly you are suffering from. So these are symptoms which occur in human beings because they are in disrepute. They are in confrontation with the religion of the sun in the sky, with the religion of the water that they drink every hour or every other hour. And human beings are in confrontation with the region of the moon in the sky. Take, for instance, women. The cycles of reproductive cycles of women rotates along with the rotation of the moon in the sky. If a woman says that I don't like Islam, I hate Islam, I don't like Islam, you are in direct confrontation with the reproductive cycles of your body system. The reproductive cycles of your body system. If you say you hate Islam, you are fighting Islam, you are in confrontation or dispute with the cycles of your menstrual cycles, which may lead to you having problems with whenever the menstrual cycles occur or whenever they're supposed to come for you to be able to be your body to prepare so that you can have a child. So these are things that medics, people who study medicine, they don't understand because they have no clue of what exactly is the relationship between the environment, or if you want to call it the environment, or between the relationship between Mother Nature and your own bodies. Because if human beings knew exactly that the region of the water is Islam, then the region of the sun in the sky is Islam, and the region of the muscles on the system that builds the muscles on every human body is Islam. If people who practice medicine knew, you find it easier to sort out any complication. If a person, something happened to someone, it will be easier. You could easily calculate where did this person go wrong. But once you put a confrontation with the region system of your body, the same region of the sun that brings light every day, so that human beings can be able to see and walk around on planet Earth and do whatever activities they have to do. If you are in this repeated confrontation with that region, that means everything in your body will go wrong. And if you say you are trying to rectify or correct where you went wrong, it's not as simple as that. Because when we created a human being, we set what we call divine laws, divine holy laws, laws that prohibits men and women from the consumption of alcohol, divine prescriptions that says don't engage in reckless sexual gratification, sexual whatever, because there are a lot of disease associated with reckless or casual sex. So we said also and say this is how you should live. The reason why some medical people use the terminology of saying prevention is better than cure, because they took that a little bit of a leaf of it from our divine prescription, because the most important divine whole prescription to humanity is prevention, and prevention is better than cure. Allah, who created human beings, He sent what we call holy divine laws. If you understand what holy divine laws, what are forbidden, what are the restrictions, what are the prescriptions of divine holy laws, it will be easier for you to avoid disease if you adhered to these holy divine laws. It will be very easy. As the same way that you say prevention is better than cure, Allah said these are the laws. The biggest part of it is prevention, and prevention is better than cure. Don't do this. If you do it, you might become unwell. Don't get into confrontation with the region of your own red and white blood cells, because if you do, your own body will commit suicide, or it will punish you by putting you in pain that you cannot cure it, because you are your own system. You've attacked your own blood system by telling it that you hate a religion of that very red and white blood system, which builds every muscle on your body. So, human being, I want to make it clear that you understand, you come to know what is your relationship. What is your relationship with Islam? Islam is the religion from which every one of you as living human beings was created. Islam is the religion, the most holy, beautiful religion from which every single human being was created. As complements, the air you breathe is Islam. As complements of Islam or whatever, the air you breathe is Islam. The water you drink is Islam. The food you eat, these are all living creations which are Muslims. So, my people, please, if this message, you get this message, pass it to a friend or another person so that they become awakened from the seizure of foolishness which was conjectured for men and women to believe that bloodshed is their way, is their religion. Bloodshed is not a religion for human beings, let alone animals, because some of you have domesticated animals. When you have domesticated animals on your farm, you find that a horse is feeding, a cow is feeding, a pig is feeding, and a goat is feeding, not tearing one another apart or tearing one another to spill blood of those different species of animals on your farm. That tells you that you as human being, your religion is the same religion, because an animal, they understand the religion from which they were created better than you human beings you do. You look at a horse. Look at a horse. You sit on its back and it carries you. It takes you somewhere. As big as it is as a horse, would have said, "No, don't sit on me. You have no right to sit on me, over me." But because the interpretation, the divine absolute decree of Islam says, your relationship with other creations should be peace and harmony, not bloodshed. Peace and harmony, not bloodshed. So today, I want to make it clear that human beings, which favors of Allah do you really deny? The fact that you were created from a beautiful holy religion, the holy religion of Islam, or the fact that your bodies are designed and supported by the mechanisms and the religion of Islam to support your to build every muscle on your body? Which favors of Allah, my people, will you deny? Which favors? Which favors of Allah? Which favors of Allah will you deny from His beautiful religion of Islam? The beauty when you drink water and you find that water quenches your thirst and makes your throat a little bit smooth and health, and your body kind of regulates its temperatures according to the Muslim, the Islam application in water works well with the Islam application in your red and white blood cells to be able to regulate temperatures in your body. But if you turn around and say, we hate Islam, we don't like Islam, Islam is a terrorist, whereas I've never seen a country of an Islamic whatever manufacturing weapons of mass destruction. When I look on planet Earth, I see that weapons of mass destruction are majorly based in countries which say they are Christians or people who do not like Islam. And for your information, when these weapons are of mass destruction are manufactured, they end up being used, either tested on the environment and then used against fellow human beings. Of which I take you back and say, look at your farm, domesticated animals. A chicken who cannot just come out of nowhere and start fighting a goat. Or a chicken cannot just come racing and start fighting a cow. They all feed on your farm peacefully. The same way you sit on your horse and it carries you peacefully. So this is what you should know as human beings. Do not, as creation called human being or identified as human being, do not get into confrontation, disrepute, first with the religion in your own bodies, with the religion of Islam, which is the religion of the red and white blood cells, because white blood cells and red white cells, they are responsible for building every muscle on your body, on your body or in your body. If you attack that system or that religion of Islam, everything in your body would go wrong. Everything in your system will automatically go wrong. Whereby, by the fact that it's always on your mind, in your head that you hate Islam, you are fighting Islam, it's registered as signpost in your bodies. When you drink water, the first thing it reads, it says, this person doesn't like Islam. It goes to another person, it says, I hate Islam, I'm fighting Islam. I hate Islam, I'm fighting Islam. Until the water discovers that it is in a wrong place in your body. It's in a wrong place. So instead of trying to get out of your body, it will use any means to cause problems and so that you become ill and maybe not able to know why there are blisters or wounds on every part of your body. Or why the temperature, or why your blood pressure is not stabilizing. Because it's your own threat or your own attack on the region of the red and white blood cells, which works and regulates and transports and takes messages, and whatever that your body does is done by red and white blood cells to support you to be a living human being. And the most important thing about those red and white blood cells is that the religion, the mechanisms, the principles, the absolute divine decree which regulates that system of the red and white blood cells is Islam. Is Islam. If you devise any other way, you end up crushing your own body, because you won't be able to change the region of the sun in the sky, or you wouldn't be able to change the region of the water you drink, and you wouldn't be able to change the region of the plants you eat. So, my people, especially people of who classify themselves as Christians, or who believe that they don't like, who think that they don't like Islam. My people, as I said in the beginning, do not engage in confrontation with Islam. Do not engage in dispute with Islam, because it is the very religion that runs your blood from the toe to every part of your brain and every section of every organ in your body. Once you attack the region, your body will punish you in a way that you wouldn't like, and you wouldn't be able to cure yourself, or nothing can cure you, because everything else around on planet Earth is Islam. Every living thing, every living creation on planet Earth is Islam. So, I think I've made a little bit of how to show you that do not, as human beings, engage in any way or confrontation with the religion from which you were created. Do not engage in confrontation and disrepute with the religion that we are created from. My people, I would advise you get time and look and find out what does Islam say about how to protect, how to look after your body, how to live in your societies, how to look after your parents, how to look after your children, how to look after your wife, and how to look after the environment, how to work in good relationship with the environment. My people, I'm not an enemy to humanity. I'm not an enemy because I'm Islam. I'm not an enemy to humanity. I'm not. All my plea, all the cries I've done for years, I kind of have been blocked off because some people, they want to keep you in a conjectured belief, which has made men and women look at atrocities being committed on live TV around the world. Atrocities of bloodshed of children and little girls, 3-year-old little girls and women being destitute, left destitute, homeless and what have you. That is a religion that does that, is a religion of the bloodshed. But we bring you on this planet as protected and safe and secure. You are not bleeding. The first day you arrive on planet Earth, you have no wound on your body. You are not bleeding. And when you arrive on planet Earth, some of you, let me tell you something that you should know that makes you, every one of you, a Muslim. The very day you are born as a human being, you make noise that many of you on planet Earth, they say the child is crying or the newborn baby is crying. It's not crying, because if you were to kind of observe, you find that the child does not have tears in her eyes. But I'll tell you why children or creations, when they're born, the first noise they make is to register where they came from, who created them, to their mothers. A mother who carries a child in her womb for 9 months does not know how that child looks like. Or she doesn't know how the child looks like. And the child in the womb does not know how the mother looks like. And she doesn't know that how the mother looks like. So Allah, who created every human being, when Allah created every human being or creates every human being, He puts a signature, a very special holy signature, in the throat of the human being. That signature is what Allah commands when the child comes out of the womb of a woman. Because the child has never used her tongue to speak any word, she uses a signature of Allah, a special holy signature of Allah in her throat to say, Allah, 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 Allah. She mentions the word Allah, but because she has never used her tongue to speak that word, she can only do it the way she has been doing it while she was in the womb. Because in the womb, she prostrated. She saw Allah. She worshipped Allah. She only knew Allah. She only knew Allah as a friend, as her creator, as a friend. So Allah put a signature in her throat and said, as soon as you arrive, you come out of your mother's womb, call this name, say Allah, Allah, so that your mother can recognize you. When she recognizes you, the name Allah, when it's mentioned When the name Allah is mentioned, it demands peace, security, protection for whoever hears when the name Allah is being mentioned, especially with a newborn child. So every one of you who was born of a woman, on their arrival on planet Earth, the first sounds that came out of their mouth or out of their mouth was in the name Allah, because it is the most holy, beautiful name in the universe. Allah is the most holy, beautiful name in the universe. That is a name that whenever it's mentioned, it demands peace and security and protection. The same way with the day you were born, when you mentioned it to your people, your mother, she recognized you. She said she knew that the child has come out of my womb and is has arrived on earth, and she showed you were crying, but you were saying Allah, 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 Allah. But the people around you thought you were crying. No, you are not crying. You are meant to testify the most holy, beautiful name Allah on your arrival on planet Earth, because your mother did not know how you look like, and you are in the womb. You did not know how your mother looks like. So your sound to testify the most holy, beautiful name Allah registers in the mother's brain and entire system, that as soon as she registers that name in her body, her breasts will be able to release milk so that she can give you something to feed you, to protect you, to welcome you on planet Earth. So my people, Islam is not a threat to humanity. Islam is life. Islam is beautiful. Islam is the most holy, beautiful religion from which every one of you was created. I tell you again, love Islam. Love the beautiful religion of Islam. When you look at your mother when she smiles, or when you look at in the mirror as a beautiful young woman, the beauty that you see, the sparkling, shining, radiant skin in the mirror, that is beauty that sparkles and is radiant. It is a reflection of the religion of the red and white blood cells that builds and sends that sparkling fragrances of beauty on your face, and that is Islam. And that is Islam. So, love Islam, my people. Please, I beg. Because you are a people who are not aware of what Islam is. If any one of you goes out of their way and say they are attacking Islam, you are not attacking a 3-year-old Palestinian girl. You are attacking your very existence in your own very body on this planet. You are attacking your own bodies. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.